How does a high-level artificial intelligence executive become the central figure in a high-stakes debate about billionaire public relations, corporate ethics, and online political discourse? That question dominated social feeds this week after an extraordinary series of events unfolded between Elon Musk, The Economist, and Neuralink director Shivon Zilis. During a widely shared interview with The Economist's editor-in-chief, Musk was pushed directly on critics, accusing him of promoting divisive rhetoric on his platform. Rather than offering traditional corporate messaging or PR-approved bullet points, Musk made a startlingly personal defense. He publicly identified Shivon Zilis as his partner, pointed to her half-Indian background, and highlighted that they share 4 children, noting that one son carries the middle name Sekar in honor of Nobel laureate astrophysicist Subramanian Chandrasekhar to refute accusations of racial bias. When the interview clip went viral across X, it didn't just generate standard news cycles, it ignited a massive wave of commentary. Zilis herself stepped directly into the public square, posting responses on X to address the sudden spike in online attention. She clarified her professional focus at Neuralink while defending her autonomy and the private reality of her family. For an executive who spent years operating behind the scenes in venture capital and cutting-edge brain-computer interface development, her direct public comments marked a dramatic shift from quiet corporate leadership to center-stage digital scrutiny. To understand why this specific interaction set social media on fire over the last 72 hours, you have to look closely at the immediate aftermath. The discourse split almost instantly into 2 distinct camps. Supporters argued that Musk's comments were a natural defense against aggressive interview questioning, framing his personal commitment to a multicultural family as genuine evidence of his personal values. They pointed to Zilis' impressive credentials as a Yale graduate, former Bloomberg beta venture capitalist, and longtime AI leader to emphasize that she is an accomplished executive in her own right. On the other hand, critics, media analysts, and technology ethicists seized on the exchange with sharp skepticism. A major point of debate centered on the dynamic of using a personal relationship and children as an argumentative shield during an interview about platform governance and political rhetoric. Commentators across tech forums pointed out that personal family decisions do not inherently address systemic questions regarding content moderation, algorithmic amplification, or corporate policy. When a public figure redirects a structural debate toward their private household, it inevitably invites intense scrutiny of both the individual and the organization they help lead. This situation escalated rapidly because it reopened raw nerve endings from earlier this year. Back in May, Zilis was summoned to the witness stand during Musk's high-stakes federal lawsuit against OpenAI. In that courtroom, lawyers probed her timeline as an OpenAI board member from 2020 to 2023 while simultaneously holding key roles at Neuralink and maintaining a personal relationship with Musk. Internal text messages revealed during discovery showed her navigating complex internal communications between OpenAI leadership and Musk during his split from the organization. Having her professional integrity and personal life picked apart under oath established her as one of the most visible women in Silicon Valley. So when her name was invoked during The Economist interview to counter political critiques, it felt to many observers like a second round of intense public exposure. Online feeds quickly filled with cut-downs of the interview, video essays analyzing executive governance, and lengthy threads breaking down the legal implications of executive relationships in tech startups. The sheer velocity of the clips made it impossible for either party to remain silent. This entire episode reveals something profound about modern executive culture and how high-net-worth tech leaders handle crisis communications in 2026. In traditional corporate environments, executives maintain strict separation between their private lives and their corporate responsibilities. Legal teams and public relations firms spend millions of dollars ensuring that personal matters never interfere with investor confidence or public perception. But in the ecosystem built around modern tech figures, traditional PR playbooks have been largely discarded. Personal identity, social media presence, and corporate leadership have merged into a single, continuous stream of real-time broadcasting. When a founder or executive treats their personal life as an open book on social media, the public expects to participate in the narrative. That creates an inherent volatility. For Zilis, navigating this environment requires balancing her position as a core operational director at Neuralink with the reality of being publicly tied to the world's most visible and polarizing billionaire. Every public post, technical announcement, or personal update is immediately filtered through the lens of this broader narrative. From a reputation standpoint, the fallout touches multiple layers. For Neuralink, an innovative company making rapid strides in medical technology and human trials, having top leadership entangled in viral political debates can create unnecessary distraction. Investors, regulatory agencies, and medical research partners typically prefer quiet, methodical progress over viral social media spectacles. While the company's technical milestones remain impressive, the persistent overlap between corporate leadership and personal headlines introduces an unpredictable